Welcome. It's the Blerd-matic. It's the illest blerd in the land. Welcome back to Blerd-matic. Welcome back, ladies community. It's the hardest working blerd on YouTube. Let's get into today's new video. Today's new video is something that honestly, it was a bit foreshadowing. They already confirmed it. One of the big shows on Disney Plus, Star Wars Acolyte, pretty much was originally not supposed to get a season 2, but it seems like Disney let that out the bag early on. So, pretty much when I think about this now, it's surprising that this show is highly successful. That's the first thing I want to throw out there. This show was highly successful when it came to streaming numbers. I was like, it did 1 million something views on Disney Plus. Like, it premiered in June. And to hear that the show, like, I could see if the show was lacking, like, had 1,000, maybe 100 views, maybe 20 or 40 views. I could see them packing up the bags and saying, look, we are not going to do a season 2 for this show. But Acolyte was highly successful. Maybe the story didn't connect to the original Star Wars universe, and maybe that was the problem. They said, you know what? It's a good show, but it does not connect to the other Star Wars content that we're putting out on Disney Plus. Now, hear me out on this. Disney was definitely wrong for letting this out early. And let me explain why I say this. Is because before the show even premiered on Disney Plus, it had already been known that this show, Star Wars Acolyte, was not getting a season 2. They said it already. They said it a couple weeks before the show. I was like, wait. Pause. You mean to tell me that you guys just sabotaged your show? That's what it seems like to me. It's like Disney's like, we really don't like this show, Acolyte, so we're going to sabotage this show's success, meaning that we're going to let fans know before this show debuts on Disney Plus that we really put money into this show, but we really don't like it. That's what it seems like to me. I was like, strategic. But did it fail? Not really, because it, like I said before, it had 1 million something views. So it's not really a failure type of show when you think about it. Because when you think of a failure streaming show, it's something that's less, not doing well. You know what I'm saying? Underperforming, no views, no one's really watching it. And pretty much Disney just sabotaged it. Now, the other thing is, like I said before, pretty much, I think the problem with this show mainly was because this is not a part of the main storyline. And meaning that they had to probably get permission from George Lucas to even put out this show on the Disney Plus app. But maybe George told them, say, look, you can put this show out, Star Wars Acolyte, but the problem is it only can be 1 season. And maybe that's what it was. Maybe that was the thing. He made a deal with them saying 1 season only. That's all you're getting. Now, hear me out on this. There are some TV shows, being the cinema head that I am, there are better at only being 1 season because there's not enough more that you can explore to the story or maybe to expand how big the story could be. And maybe this is why Disney did not want to invest more money into doing a season 2 for Star Wars Acolyte. And maybe there's a possibility, a maybe, right? Maybe that's why they did not want to explore a season 2. Now, the next thing is there are some TV shows that are good at having multiple seasons to watch, because there's a much bigger story for the series, right? And maybe that's what it was. Maybe this story wasn't big enough to explore for a season 4, maybe a season 5, season 6, right? That could be why too. They could be like, yo, this is not something we're gonna put more money into to make a bigger story. Maybe the writing may have not been good for a bigger story. We don't know that, right? I'm just a fan of cinema and I'm just giving you my takes on it when it comes down to it. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think Disney was dirty. Let me explain why I think Disney's dirty for this too. Now, with this show not getting a season 2, it pretty much you guilt tripped or you hoodwinked fans believing that some of us that were fans of the show and some of us that may have not really cared for the show, you guilt tripped the fans that really wanted to see a season 2. So it's a bit of false advertisement there. You know, I was like, wow, like Disney, you can't be guilt tripping your fans of certain franchises to think that they're going to get season 2, knowing good and well that you guys announced early on that you weren't doing that. Also, this show will be a test write-off. Yeah, it'll be a test write-off because it got canceled, and now that's what they're doing with shows. Some shows get season 1s or get completely shelved, but guess what? The big companies like Disney and other companies are getting tax write-offs on shows that either come out originally supposed to have a season 2, tax write-off, or they get shelved or just don't even come out at all. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that was a part of the plan to dismantle it so people wouldn't go watching on Disney Plus. But I hope Disney learns their lesson from this. Like, you guys should have never have said anything about the show being canceled before it debuted on a streaming platform. I think that's a big no. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're going to have more people that want to see it. That's why I felt like that was a failed attempt. I'm like, y'all probably had way more people wanting to see it now because you talked about canceling it, right? But it is a blur. Little workouts. You tell me in the comments. Do you think Disney sabotaged Star Wars Acolyte Season 1 success? Because they already talked about pretty much not doing a Season 2. And my next question for you guys is, because the storyline of Star Wars Acolyte wasn't originally a part of George Lucas' vision, do you think that's the reason it got canceled? You tell me in the comments, guys. It's a blur. Living Word, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing the video, and also watching the video, guys. It's the Midwest Blerd in the building, guys, and I'm out.